Today I'm gonna present the San Francisco airport final reports, and we are Team Bravo. And in order to achieve the San Francisco premium objective, to be ranking #1 by passenger as the international gateway, and to be the airport of choice for the premium passenger. The Chief Marketing Officer for San Francisco Airport wants to know which service that customer want them to improve. Before we doing the data analysis, we are identify our needs. The first need is identify top factor that affect the final ranking, and how to increase the final ranking score, and identify who is our premium passengers, and how to improve the certification of premium passengers. Based on needs, we are come up the vision, and we are assuming the Wi-Fi speed and restaurants facilities and waiting times for security are the most important on our projects. And then we are framing our question. The first question is, what are the factors that make the influence on the overall ranking? What are the factors that we can exclude from the dataset? According to the correlation, what are the top 3 factors that affect the final ranking in the service 2015? Do any demographic factor such as gender, age, and income affect the general certification of the airports? Does the overall certification of the customers is correlated with the usage of the airports? And who are the premium passenger, and what factors are important to them? And based on our analysis, we conclude that the Wi-Fi speed and waiting time for security did not affect the ranking, and the most important variable is food store and sideway. So here's our recommendation. And the first is they can provide diversified restaurant option for the passengers. Second is increase the cleaning frequency, especially in dining area, and provide more different type of stores. And then I will talk more details about our data analysis. Here is our argument 1, and that is some factor has no or slight influence with customer satisfaction. Actually, based on our analysis, we separate our factor as 2 groups, the group A and group B. And for the group A, we are running fit y by x, and we find the p-value for the group A is larger than 0.05. So we are conclude that there is no statistical significant relationship between the group A factor and the total average customer total average customer certification. And then based on the multivariate analysis, we conclude that the group B factor have statistically significant relationship with total average customer certification. And here is our arguments 2. And the food, store, and walkways are the most important factor that influence overall certification. We are focusing on the data sets and showing us what factor will be more influence to the overall certification. Therefore, we are using the question 7.0 to comparing with other data sets. After figuring out which data set is more correlated with overall certification, we will digging down to the detail, such as comments on say where can we improve the airport service. First of all, we are comparing the question number 7.0 with other single satisfactory factors in question number 7. After filtering out the blanking and the not applicable options, we find the top correlation factors are air trains, roads, walkways, parking, and information booths. And then we found the lowest top 5 mean is food, store, information booth, rental, and four. In order to make sure the dataset is showing correctly, we also rank in the descriptive analysis. We found out that there are 8 variables that have highest choice location in 6, which means that many people select that they never use or not applicable to those variables. Therefore, we should not consider in this variable since majority are not really using these facilities. After overall consideration, and we think most important variables are food, store, and walkways. And here is our argument 3, and that is there is no obvious relationship between the demographic factor and overall ranking. Based on our analysis, according to the correlation model, we found that there is no clear relation between the demographic factor and overall ranking, because all numbers above are less than 0.2, which means they are not strongly correlated with each other. Therefore, demographic factors do not affect the San Francisco overall ranking. And here is our argument 4. And we define the people who use San Francisco airport more than 10 years and fly from San Francisco more than twice a year as our premium passenger. Premium passengers will have no different opinions with all passengers. Therefore, by improving the the certification of all passengers, the certification of the premium passengers will also be improved. We use the distribution model to see how the top 25 customers looking like. Next, we are using tabulates to see if the premium passenger have different opinion with others. Because ranking score of premium passenger are slightly lower than the all other passengers, and premium passenger has the same concern with other passengers. Therefore, we can improve the certification of premium passenger while also improving by certification of the all passengers. In the beginning, we believe the top 3 most important. And for the inclusion, in the beginning, we believe the top 3 most important factor is the Wi-Fi, food, waiting time, and for securities. After running the analysis, we believe the majority of the variable are only slight impact over certification, even for the premium passenger. There is no significant difference between the general passenger and the premium passengers, so we will treat them as same. The most important 3 factor is food, store, and walkways. Passengers are generally satisfied with walkway and stores, but there are a lot of comments on the food section. Therefore, we should be more focused on the food section. Finally, here is our recommendation for the San Francisco airports. Firstly, they should provide more diversified restaurant options for the passengers, such as more cheap eats, more healthy option, set up more table for the passengers to sit down. And secondly, the recommendation is increase the cleaning frequency, especially in the dining area. Third is provide more different type of store. Okay, that's it. Finally, we hope the San Francisco airport, the management team use our report to improve their service quality. Okay, that's it. Thank you.